The animal kingdom. A remarkable collection of living, breathing natural wonders. Enthralling. Impressive. Tenacious. And nurturing. Innovative. Tough. Surprising. Always genuine. Discover their past, present, and future. Just breathtaking. Just intriguing. Just tremendous. Just animals. Sharks are classified according to their body features and habitat. And there's more to this group of fish than just the usual suspects. 6 out of 9 orders are rarely seen, living out of the public eye on the sea floor or at great depths. The more familiar varieties belong to the other 3 orders. One being the carpet sharks. They include some of the most ornate species, such as wobbegongs and epaulets, plus the majestic whale shark. Another common order are the ground sharks, the biggest collection with more than 270 types, including all the reef species, plus tiger, bull, and hammerhead sharks. Finally, the mackerel sharks, which boast incredibly powerful fish, such as great whites, makos, and thresher sharks. From the petite to the powerful, sharks are a remarkable clan of marine animals. When sharks are mentioned, the image that automatically comes to mind is not a true reflection of the incredible diversity seen amongst these fish. With more than 500 species spread across 9 orders, there is no such thing as a standard shark. While only a fraction, this is an opportunity to become better acquainted with more fascinating members of the shark family. One rarely seen example is the tiniest member of the clan, the dwarf lantern shark, smaller than a human hand. At the other extreme, the whale shark, that can grow to the length of a bus. Of the lesser-known sharks, some are benthic, slow-moving species that spend their lives around the seabed. Others are coast or reef dwellers, energetic sharks that require a constant supply of food. And then there are the pelagics, strong, opportunistic migratory sharks that hunt in the open ocean. The most primitive species are the ones that stay down deep. The aptly named six-gill shark is one of the most common species, but it's rarely sighted, despite living in many of the world's oceans. That's because most of their time is spent at least a kilometer below the surface. Cow sharks, or seven gills, are a throwback to pre-dinosaur days. Found in tropical and temperate waters, they've never developed a large dorsal or back fin and retain at least one extra set of gills than normal. One of the largest predatory fish prefers the cold, dark depths of the Arctic. To survive in such a challenging environment, the Greenland shark moves slowly to conserve energy. It can grow up to 6 meters and is thought to have a lifespan stretching to an incredible 300 years. Smaller benthic sharks rely on special adaptations to survive. The spiny dogfish is a resident of the northern Atlantic and Pacific Oceans and only grows to around a meter. For protection, it has a venomous spine in front of its 2 dorsal fins, capable of delivering a toxic dose to any predator that gets too close. Angel sharks prefer to hide to stay safe and to grab their next meal. Found in temperate and tropical seas, they bury themselves in the sand to go unnoticed. Wobbegongs are another species designed to blend in. Their front tassels enhance their disguise. These small members of the carpet shark family live amongst coral and rubble around Australia's coastline. The epaulet shark shares a similar habitat. This easy-to-identify species is named for the dark patches on either side of its body, reminiscent of military decorations. Apart from their fashion sense, they're known for something far more impressive. They can walk. By using their pectoral and pelvic fins as feet, they can stroll over the coral, both in and out of the water. Their much larger relative, the zebra shark, relies on its size to survive. From the tropical Indo-Pacific, they can grow to more than 3 meters, their tail making up half that length. They're named for the striped pattern they display as juveniles. These passive creatures share their coral-encrusted habitat with several species of reef sharks. Most of them grow to less than 2 meters, but they're still considered apex predators within their ecosystem. They're common in tropical zones of the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Black tips are named for the color on the top of their dorsal fins. They often swim in water less than 30 centimeters deep, exposing their namesake fin. White tips are generally smaller and swim a little deeper, resting on the seafloor or under ledges for protection. Grey reef sharks are the largest and fastest of the 3, able to reach speeds of 40 kilometers an hour. Most encounters with these curious animals tend to happen near steep drop-offs. Tiger sharks are frequent visitors to coral reefs in the Pacific. Growing up to 5 meters, these strong, stocky fish will eat virtually anything, earning them the nickname garbage cans of the sea. They are one of the few species that pose a threat to humans. Bull sharks have an unusual choice of habitat in that they can tolerate fresh water, expanding their territory into river systems around the world. These thick-bodied ground sharks can weigh up to 130 kilograms. Their size and aggressive nature make a lethal combination. These bizarre-looking fish also belong to the ground shark group. Hammerheads are known to reach 6 meters in length and weigh almost half a ton. Their unusual head shape gives them a better field of vision than most other sharks. Hammerheads hunt between the edge of the continental shelf and the shallows in tropical and temperate waters around the world. With their large teeth and pointed snouts, grey nurse sharks look menacing. But these docile animals pose little threat. A type of mackerel shark, they target small fish and lobsters in gullies and inlets close to shore. Due to their global distribution, they've come to be known by several names, including sand tigers and ragged-toothed sharks. These slow swimmers grow to around 3 meters. Mako sharks live in the open ocean, which classifies these mackerel sharks as pelagic. These sleek creatures are extremely fast swimmers. The short-fin Mako can travel more than 18 meters per second in short bursts. They're one of the few sharks that can maintain a body temperature higher than the surrounding water, making them more responsive than most species in cooler climates. It's a trait shared by the great white shark, the ultimate underwater hunter. These solid, torpedo-shaped animals are the most powerful fish in the ocean. They can weigh over 2 tons and able to reach speeds of more than 50 kilometers an hour thanks to their large, muscular tail. 300 serrated, triangular teeth allow them to shatter bone with a bite twice as strong as a lion's. These migratory sharks follow their food supply through cool coastal waters. The largest populations are found around South Africa, Australia, and America. And it's no coincidence these are the top 3 locations for shark attacks. Not all pelagic sharks are such fearsome predators. Double the size of a great white and weighing the same as a small truck, the basking shark is an intimidating sight. But these gentle giants crave small prey. They move through the temperate zones north and south of the equator, following schools of tiny fish and crustaceans. As imposing as they are, basking sharks are only 2/3 the size of the world's largest fish. Whale sharks have a mouth as wide as a small human is tall. When fully grown, they can be up to 18 meters in length. To get to this size, they filter feed on plankton as they migrate around the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. These impressive animals are in no rush. They swim at a leisurely 5 kilometers an hour. Their skin is 15 centimeters thick, 3 times that of a rhino, and the toughest of any fish. Predators are rare, but to make them less noticeable, their spots reflect and disperse light. When being studied, these markings help researchers identify individuals, as each pattern is unique to every whale shark. Swimming at the top of the food chain with little to fear, except each other. As a group, it's difficult not to be impressed by sharks.